Well, hello. Fun times, fun times. Back to Dragon Age. I hope everybody's morning is going well. I have my drinks, so I have Monster and an amaretto this morning. Uh, the amaretto is going to wait until I finish the Monster, which I will be highly jolted with caffeine once that occurs. We are almost done the main story of Dragon Age, which I am very excited about. I am very curious as to what the epilogue will say on what turns out as what. All right, well, let's get this started. Time for the loady loadies, because it takes forever for it to loady loady. Is it gonna let me read some stuff, or no? It has the short stuff anyway, so. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nopey, nope, nope, nope. Fun times, fun times. Well, it's the last day of July. Fun, fun. August starts tomorrow. So close to fall. Though I doubt we'll get much of a fall. Can't wait for the cooler weather. Though rainy season's usually nice. I like rain. Come on, load the game. What is taking so long? Load the game. I want to run around. Oh, black screen, almost there. The long load of Skyhold. See how long it takes this time. Ah, yay. It didn't take very long. That's good. Okay, well. Anybody else that I have to talk to? Probably not. Eric, Vivian, Josephine, Morgan, Cullen. Yeah, I think I got everybody done. Erenbull, Sarah, Cassandra, Blackwall. Special shipments, merchant. Okay. Well, on to go and tame a dragon. I'm gonna turn that off. Guess it's already on my map then. Told me to go to the war room, but... oh well. Oh, freaking well. There it is. Alright. Solus. Since it's a dragon... bring the Pentagast too. Why not? She'll need to see this with her very own eyes so she can write about it later. Red Templar Knights. God. Crafting. Dalish use. Arellan. Oh, I didn't even make it that far. I'm a slow reader. Man. Seriously, I hope the next one stays up longer.
Feel it.
Yes. I feel it as well.
Alright. Butt up. Butt up, butt up, butt up. Butt up.
There it is. This is all that's left of the altar. We few who travel far, call to me and I will come. Without mercy, without fear.
Cry havoc in the moonlight. Let the fire of vengeance burn. The cause is clear. A very old invocation. Perfectly translated.
Strange that there wasn't an altar like this at Mythal's temple. The temple was a place of justice, but this is different. This was where the elves called to her, spoke to her. Then one day she disappeared, and they had no one to speak to.
Do you need to do this alone?
No, definitely stay.
I'm here, Flemeth.
Just as you told me. If I must master a dragon to fight Corypheus, then send it.
Wagon. Time to fight the wagon. Own it to own it. Gonna make it to your face, dang it. Yay, my dragon now. Thanks for the spit.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Why did it fly off? Will it come back?
It will come when I summon it. Once. That's enough to fight Corypheus, however. I have my dragon.
Now we need only find Corypheus.
All right. Asha Belinar. Remember, there's a cutscene? Or maybe not. Oh no, I don't think there is. Maybe not. Back to Skyhold. Time to face the music. The fight with Corypheus fish. Fought a dragon. Off to Corypheus fish. Time to end the main story quest.
I've chosen a buckle over with
Oh, they're talking fashion over there.
It comes swiftly, this moment that will be spoken of for ages. The day the Herald of Andraste challenged the Darkspawn that thought itself a god. Defeat him, and you'll be more than a holy woman to the people. You'll enter legend.
I just want to be me.
I couldn't have come this far without the Inquisition at my back.
And there is the modesty people respect. People joined the Inquisition after hearing you were blessed, but they've stayed because of how you lead. I wanted to tell you that I share their sentiments, Inquisitor, and... Well, I suppose I just did.
You've always been there for us, Josephine. And for me.
It means much to hear you say that. Farewell, my lady. When you face Corypheus, may you walk in the light.
Did you find what you need, Inquisitor? I found that and then some, believe me.
Then all that remains is to find Corypheus before he comes to us.
We've been looking for his base since all this began, with no success.
His dragon must come and go from somewhere.
Oh, what about the deep roads? We could send word to Orzammar, hire envoys to...
Corypheus.
He did that? But why?
Either I close the breach again, or it swallows the world.
But that's madness. Wouldn't it kill him as well?
Inquisitor, we have no forces to send with you. We must wait for them to return from the Arbor Wilds.
I must go now, before it's too late.
Ah, man. Making my way to the end of the main quest of the game.
Tell me, where is your maker now? Call him. Call down his wrath upon me. You cannot, for he does not exist. I am Corypheus. I shall deliver you from this lie in which you linger. Bow before your new god and be spared.
Never!
You have chosen
As
poorly.
you wish. I knew you would come,
It ends here, Corypheus.
and so it shall. You have been most successful in foiling my plans, but let us not forget what you are. A thief in the wrong place at the wrong time, an interloper, a gnat. We shall prove here, once and for all, which of us is worthy of godhood.
I didn't come here to become a god, Corypheus.
I dare.
A dragon! How clever of you! It will avail you nothing. You will fall as a warning to those who oppose my divine will.
Oh, I might have to restart this. Yeah. Yeah, I broke the game again. Go back to the autosave, which just happened. Sorry.
A dragon! How clever of you! It will avail you nothing. You will fall as a warning to those who oppose my divine.
There we go. Don't need him to blah blah, just had to turn off a mod. So pretty. Oh, don't hurt my dragon. I just got that dragon. It's a very friendly, cute dragon.
Let it end here! Let the skies boil! Let the world be rent asunder! Grant me power to finish this last rite!
The breach is getting bigger!
He's really doing it. We have to stop him.
That's right, I threw bees at him. I'm gonna throw bees at him again. And I'm gonna throw bees at him again. Because even if Sarah is not in this location, I will make sure to throw bees at people. Covered in bees.
Not like this! I have walked the halls of the Golden City, crossed the ages! Dumat, ancient ones, I beseech you! If you exist, if you ever truly existed, aid me now!
I'll break your jaw with the orb.
You wanted into the Fade? Solus?
The orb.
I know you wanted the orb saved. I'm so sorry.
It is not your fault.
There's more, isn't there?
It was not supposed to happen this way. No matter what comes, I want you to know that what we had was real.
Inquisitor, are you alive? Then it's over. How lovely.
And the sky is healed, healthy, whole. There's just that left to remember.
Looks that way.
What do we do now?
We go back to Skyhold.
Ah, yay. Back to Skyhold. For the epilogue.
A moment, my lady. My agents have found no trace of Solus. He has simply vanished. If he does not wish to be found, there's likely nothing we can do. But I will keep looking.
I just don't understand. He didn't even say goodbye.
The two of you were close. Perhaps he had no choice. He might return at any moment.
Maybe.
Now that Corypheus has been defeated, we have a moment to stop and celebrate. Afterwards, you will be busy. Every noble in southern Thedas is clamoring to meet you.
The fighting's over. Why do they want to meet me now?
You're joking, yes? They wish to bask in the glory of your victory, hoping that some of it will rub off on them. Everyone knows Empress Celine owes you her life and her throne. 1,000 problems remain, and your opinion will be sought on each one, whether you wish to give it or not.
Oh, now they're lining up to meet me.
Such is the way of things. Previously, you were an upstart, a Dalish elf leading a band of rebels and heretics. Until Corypheus revealed himself, they could not see the single hand behind the chaos. Once he did, they knew. A magister and a darkspawn in one creature, the ultimate evil. Now you are the only power left standing. Enjoy the evening while you can, Inquisitor.
Am I imagining it? Or do we have a moment to breathe?
Definitely your imagination. The party, the cake, it's all an elaborate dream.
Make a nose I could use the sleep. You should hear the stories they're telling in the barracks. The pride in their voices. Some of the soldiers have requested leave to return home, but many would follow us still. You are proof that the Inquisition has made a difference, and that we will continue to do so.
That's why we're having this fancy party. Celebrate, Commander. You've earned it.
I should be thanking you. You gave me a chance to prove myself. In your place, I'm not sure I would have done the same. I should let you mingle. I'm sure everyone desires your attention. Enjoy the party, Inquisitor.
So, demons, dragons, giant asshole Vint on a big magic rock. You don't let it get dull, boss. Good stuff.
How is that good in any way, Bull?
We all walked away. Chantry folk are picking up what's left of Corypheus with a dustpan and a pastry scraper. It's weird. I joined the Inquisition under orders from the Ben Hasrath and stayed because Corypheus was an asshole. Now that it's done, I've got no orders. For the first time in my life, I can go wherever I want.
Ooh.
Got anywhere in mind?
If it's all the same with you, I'm pretty good right here. Anyway, the only place I'm going tonight is back for more drinks. To us, being alive, and the bad guys not. Ah, Anan.
Anan. There's my favorite dwarf.
I've been starting to think about putting all this into a book. Right now I'm thinking, this shit is weird, the Inquisitor Llewellyn story. It's a working title.
I'm glad you've gone back to writing.
Well, nothing certain until it's in print. I still haven't decided if I should do this book. As if anyone will believe this story if I tell it. Not to mention I'll have my hands full with reconstruction and relief efforts in the Free Marches as soon as I get back.
You should write the book.
I'll see what I can do once I get home. I'm not leaving for a while yet, though. We'll have to get in at least one game of Wicked Grace before I go.
Oh, hell
Curly
yeah.
needs to win back some of his dignity.
All this pomp and ceremony. Can't top seeing that bastard Corypheus burn. No matter what happens to me now, I can say I was there. I helped you bring him down.
Oh yeah, you did.
It took all of us, but we did it.
I shudder to think where we'd be without you leading us. So now that you've saved the world, what's next? Hoping to put it all back together?
It'll be a huge undertaking.
If anyone can do it, you can. If you ever need my help, you know where to find me. I'll be ready.
No problem, Tom Rainier. Glad you're able to sort things. Talk to Dorian after these two.
They're all happy. There's still fear. But you helped them all. You healed what was hurt. They don't want to forget what happened, even if it gives them nightmares. It would hurt less, but it matters to them.
The fear reminds people of what they fought for. It gives the victory significance.
It's part of being people. I know. I don't understand, but they need it. I think I could return to the Fade if I tried. I'm light enough to slip through. But I'd like to stay and help for a while, if that's all right.
Of course.
I can still help people here.
For tonight, we remind the world and each other that we're alive.
Yes. Because of you. Thank you for letting me stay.
Finally got a party, yeah? A bit of fun for saving the world. It's the least Andraste's herald deserves for making things normal again. Except for, you know, everything ever again. I mean, is this for us or for her? Or, you know, him? Because I was there and I still don't know what's real.
In the wake of this mess, people should think whatever brings them comfort.
So, you don't know? Like everyone else? Fine. Put it all behind us. Still some things to do yet, right? Because I'm in no hurry to go back to... Val Rio. That's where I was. You mind if people still stay around? Or whatever?
This is home if you'll have it.
Shut it, you. I cry and punch in everyone. Alright, enough of that. Is this a party or what? Raise them for winning! Big freaking heroes, Inquisitor. All of us.
Time to talk to the best
I was passing
friend.
through the hall this morning and a serving girl saw me and squealed. Actually squealed, dropped her laundry and everything. Such a mess. She was completely breathless.
You were at the battle with the evil one, weren't you?
I didn't even get a chance to answer. She hugged me. Hugged me. This is your influence.
Oh yes, you enjoy it.
Admit it, you're having a ball.
I don't trust camaraderie. All these people smiling, buying me drinks. It's unnatural. Mind you, I can't say I hate the notion of being the good Tevinter. I suppose you can't all be evil bastards. The blacksmith said that, and he spat when we first met. I hope my father hears. He will shit his small clothes from shock, I swear.
You are my best friend in this game.
You're an example of how noble Tevinter could be.
For Southerners, maybe. Back home, they'll be rolling their eyes behind their fans. Meanwhile, they'll conveniently forget the bastards who wanted Corypheus ruling us all. I've decided to stay with the Inquisition. For now.
You will?
Tevinter lacks the presence of my best and only friend. It'll keep.
I adore you, Dorian. Okay. Josephine now. Tell her to stop working.
Ugh, I should never have hired new caterers so late.
Leave it be, Josie. Everything's fine.
It is not! I'm so sorry, nothing's quite as it should be. Do you like the drinks? I'm not sure about them.
The drinks are fine. It's been a wonderful evening.
I hope you're not just saying that. You're not, are you? What a disaster. Somalia was late, the invitations to our guests barely went out at all, and... It was so wonderful to prepare for a small banquet instead of the end of the world. Do you know what everyone is talking about tonight, from commoners to kings? Us. Thedas is discussing the success of the Inquisition.
You played no small part in our rise to power.
You had a role yourself, if I recall correctly. Truly, we will never forget those we lost. But for tonight, to victory.
Liliana.
Enjoying the refreshments? Josephine sent all the way to the capital for the petit four.
Ooh, cakes.
I love tiny cakes, and there are so many. Which should I try first?
I would avoid the dark ones topped with gold dust. Deep mushroom and anise. An
Ooh.
awful combination, but it's quite popular in Val Royeaux.
Interesting.
I believe they call it the exquisite misery.
Oh, makes
Ole.
sense.
Why did we save her again? To you, Inquisitor.
Because it's
for
shiny
all
and
you've
gaudy.
done.
That's why we saved Val Royeaux.
I can't believe it's over. It seemed an impossible task. Defy the Chantry, build the Inquisition from nothing, defeat a creature that would be a god. And yet here we are, celebrating.
Oh, Tom's on.
So we should be.
Hello, Tom.
Defeating Corypheus was no simple task.
He was so confident of his power, he could not conceive of losing.
If he could, he would never have challenged me.
And he would have gone into hiding. Yes, it worked out far better this way. I intend to rebuild the Seekers of Truth, to make us the Order we were meant to be. That will take time. Meanwhile, I am free to remain with the Inquisition. I think back to how we first met, and here you stand. You are the Inquisitor, a symbol of hope and change to so many. And you are my friend. How did that happen, I wonder? I'm pleased it did. You are a great woman, and I will always stand at your side.
Aww. Getting the feels from freaking Cassandra. That's sweet.
So much to do, my dear. I'll be returning to Val Royeaux to organize the Loyalist Mages. The Empress requires my expertise during what is sure to be a difficult transition. But that will wait. Are you enjoying the celebration? Josephine was in a frenzy arranging it.
I'm too preoccupied contemplating what comes next.
It's always wise to plan ahead, my dear, but you mustn't worry yourself into an early grave. Go mingle. The night is still young.
Alright, time to say goodnight to everybody. Hello, guards. Get the head nod from every single group member. Except for Soulless, because he's off doing his own thing now. I will find you, Soulless. Shakes fist. I will find you.
Tis said that Corypheus woke after his long slumber and found the world gone awry. He fought to bring back those days of magic and shadow, to raise himself as a god and set things right. Now, we are left with a scar in the sky to remind us of what almost was. It tells us that a great victory against chaos was won, but left the world forever changed. Consider the mighty empire of Orlais, where Empress Celine remains on her golden throne. The civil war is ended, the elven resistance pacified, but it is said Gaspard yet plots his return from exile. How long before the Empress missteps, and he raises banners once more? This fear hounds her every move. Fortunately for Celine, her gratitude towards the Inquisition has remained strong. Some claim she clings too tightly to the Alliance. Others know it is all that stands between her and defeat. The Grey Wardens of the South slowly rebuild in the months following the events at Adamant. They declare it time for the Order to emerge from the shadows, to join the rest of humanity in fighting their ancient foes. Rumors abound that they severed ties with their leaders at Weishaupt, and that a bitter war now rages between them. What becomes of Hawke is unknown, save that all news out of Weishaupt soon ends. Does the sudden silence indicate a battle within, or something far worse? 1 month after the defeat of Corypheus, the Chantry names Leliana as successor to the Sunburst throne. Given the name Divine Victoria,
She first declares an end to the Circle of Magi. The mages will now govern themselves.
Yeah, it's the Nug.
She opens
It's because
the
Liliana
priesthood
loves
to other
nugs.
races, declares support for the Inquisition, and rededicates the Chantry to the principle of charity. Divine Victoria is controversial from the start. Several new sects arise, resisting her reforms and declaring her rule a threat to the faith. Her response is as swift as it is deadly. Unity is maintained, but blood runs through the halls of the Grand Cathedral.
Can never unhear Felicia Day's Nug mating call. Yeah,
The Inquisition's
once you've heard
mages,
it,
the
it
former
cannot be
rebels
unheard.
led by Grand Enchanter Fiona, are left with a choice. When Leliana disbands the circles, they leave the Inquisition and reform the College of Enchanters as a new order.
Yay.
The college, they say, will allow mages of the South to gather in peace and seek new solutions to age-old problems.
Free mages.
For the moment, it appears to be working. Mages are enjoying unprecedented acceptance throughout Thedas.
Huzzah! Look at me fixing the way things work.
And what of the Inquisition itself? It has eyes and ears in every hall. No secrets are beyond its reach, and that knowledge has become the source of its power. I leave Skyhold now, knowing that power will continue to grow. The Inquisitor is a symbol to many, a leader of the changing world order. To others, she has become a target. They linger in the shadows, waiting for their day to come.
Yeah.
When it does, the Inquisition shall stand, ready.
Can't wait. Now we go to the credits, and I skip credits because I want to see Stinger scene. Stinger scene, come on. Yep, Stinger scene.
I knew you would come. You should not have given your orb to Corypheus, Red Wolf.
I was too weak to unlock it after my slumber. The failure was mine. I should pay the price. But the people... they need me. I am so sorry.
I am sorry as well, old friend.
That's not why he's saying sorry. He needs your power so he can do his ritual and tear down the Fade. Soulless, no! Well, he was soulless first, and Dreadwolf came later, but yeah, he is Fen'Harel, so... Friends of Mythal. And Flemeth only had a piece of Mythal. So he now has that piece, but... let's go this way, and I shall show you the painting. He planned it all along. Dreadwolf meets Mythal. Cries over her murder. And he plans to, you know, go up against the gods. It's all for the people. Get out of my way, lady. All for the people. Okay, so I am probably going to take a short break, but I want you to know, Tyne, I am going to start Trespasser. So, if you don't want to watch Trespasser, it's cool. I'm here. I know, Tom. I know you here. And mostly in one piece. That's good. Okay, you will lurk. Good to know, Tyne. Alright. Going to play it someday. Well, I'm going to play it because I already did the romance, and it kind of changes how the story goes for Trespasser. So how I go through it is going to be different than if you go through it since you romance Cullen. But I want to replay Dive first. Haha. I've seen clips though. Yeah. It's a process, isn't it? And I hope that I got everybody to like me, because there are some things that could change. I'm going to save this actually too. I've heard the "I suspect you have questions" line a lot. Yeah, but the follow-up to that is whether you find information or not. If you didn't find all the information about him, the response is different. Also, have you ever watched the ones where the person has played through and just hated Solus and like punched him a bunch of times, and then they get to that part? It's hilarious because they hate each other. They're nemesis. Oh, they're great. You gotta look for the punching Solus thing because the impact noise is just brutal. Hilarious. Alright, I am going to take my short break and stretch, and then I will be back. When I come back, we will be starting Trespasser, which is 5 years after the Cariffi fish beating. Have fun with Trespasser. Thanks for the entertainment. Yes. No problemo. Go to Orlay, and it's this one. Alright. I shall be right back. Enjoy.
So, Liliana,
the music.
should I bow whenever you come into the room now?
The ceremony is not for a while.
It will be strange to see you and think, there walks divine Victoria.
Then let us enjoy these moments while they last, as colleagues.
Nor as friends.
What's this? A breach in decorum?
Perish the thought.
Okay. Okay. I took my mini stretch break and got rid of my can for my monster, so I'm loaded up on caffeine. I can start my amaretto now. There's one thing I want to do. I want to see if this works. I want to change the outfit for Posh and see if it changes the color for everybody's outfit. Because once we hit the DLC, I'm not gonna be able to see any of the visual mods anymore because they don't always work. So the eye colors will be back to the normal eye colors, which are boring and meh. We'll see if it works, but I don't know if it will. Because they're gonna put me in the formal here, and I want to be in the dark colors. Yeah, the coastal ones. This one. Oh yeah, and I don't know if you noticed, but I have the Ben Harrell mural and not the normal mural. Because everything for me is elfy. Alright. Let's talk to some of the people and then head out. Actually, I don't have any quests with them, so yeah, I might as well just head out. See what happens. Alright. Let's get this done. Do 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 do. Yeah, I know. Takes
If you
place
squint,
in the future.
Lake Callanhad is shaped like a bunny.
Perhaps we should take a...
Oh, I think I see it.
Oh my god, I gotta look at that now. Is it? That's the other one. Let's go to the other side. Oh my god, it is! Tilted sideways. It's like both ears are up like a horn, almost like Chewinga. Ah, they've been at this table for too long. Like Callanhead looks like a bunny. Alright, here we go. Trespasser. I didn't realize I was gonna finish the game so quickly. Time to meet up with the group and see how they've been doing for the last 5 years. Or 3 years, something like that. Nope, still in the red. Dang it. Ah, Halam Sharal.
Another parade, another bloody negotiation.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we present ourselves.
Why did Divine Victoria call the Exalted Council? She's kept Orlais from bothering us for the last 2 years.
At increasing political cost, yes. She has done all she can, but the Exalted Council has become necessary.
Okay, it's been 2 years.
Orlais would control us, and based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you. Our real concern is Ferelden. They would see us disbanded entirely.
Ah, Tegan. Well, they might get their wish. I know how I usually play this out. There it is, the table and the podium. Meh. Politics.
Inquisitor, it has been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
How have you been, Mother Giselle?
I spent last summer in Emprise du Lion, distributing food sent from the Exalted Plains. The Dales are finally recovering.
Corypheus left a great deal of damage for us to repair. I appreciate your efforts.
And I yours, Your Worship. The Inquisition forces were of great help tending the sick. The Elysian soldiers at Suladin Keep, somewhat less so. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the Ferelden ambassador's concerns.
How do you think Divine Victoria has done these last 2 years?
It is hardly for me to say, Inquisitor.
With respect, that's never stopped you before, Mother Giselle.
Victoria is proving to be a woman that few dare to disagree with. She has already won concessions for the Inquisition. You are fortunate to have her support.
Oh, I know.
I'll speak to Divine Victoria.
I believe she would appreciate that, Your Worship. The Divine sees the good that you can do and have done. Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of Orlais. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many of your friends have returned as well. I hope you have a chance to speak with them before the Exalted Council begins.
Oh, Dorian.
The Imperium sent an ambassador.
Yes, Your Worship. Dorian Pavas has taken the chance to return from Tevinter. It will be good to see him again. I owe him my apology. I allowed my distrust of Tevinter to cloud my judgment. He took a great risk coming to help us, and deserved better treatment.
You're going to apologize? To Dorian?
I have little patience for those who cannot admit they were wrong, Your Worship. Myself included. I will have to make my apologies somewhere public. He will want an audience for his reaction.
Yeah, especially since the one time you picked on him, he said, "You're just clucking at me like a chicken."
Who has returned for the Exalted Council?
Your dwarven friend, Master Tetras. For one, I understand he spent much of the last few years in Kirkwall. I believe Sir Blackwall has returned as well, although he now uses the name Tom Ranier. Enjoy time with them while you can, Your Worship. I doubt you will have the chance once the Exalted Council is underway.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you, Mother Giselle.
Your Worship, a final question, if I may. This Exalted Council, Ferelden would have the Inquisition disband. Orlais sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
Our work is done.
Corypheus is dead. We accomplished what we set out to do. If we're not needed any longer, and if it can be done peacefully, it may be time for the Inquisition to disband.
Thank you. Maker watch over you, Inquisitor. I will not keep you any longer.
Okay. I'm gonna go see my friends now. Starting with Beric. So he can tell me all about him.
On the Exalted Council. He's so sentimental about the Inquisition. The Council of Heralds choose him as their representative. Whatever his position, it has their will behind it.
Beric. And Bran. I remember Bran.
The Prince of Starkhaven wrote to you again.
Of course he did. Just put that one in the pile with letters from the Merchants Guild.
And the captain of the city guard had a very colorful message for me to deliver to you as well.
Inquisitor! Andraste's ass, am I ever glad to see you?
Am I interrupting something important?
Yes.
Which is perfect, because Bran here needed a break. This is Bran Caven. Until recently, he was the Viscount...
Provisional Viscount.
Of Kirkwall.
Until recently.
And what are you doing now?
I have resumed my post as Seneschal now that Master Tethras has been elected Viscount.
You're the Viscount of Kirkwall now.
Well, it seems the two of you have a great deal to discuss. Why don't I just leave you to it?
So, it turns out you fund enough reconstruction efforts in a city-state, the nobles give you the worst job they can think of.
That's fantastic. You'll make an excellent Viscount.
I think the nobility figured, after Dumar and Perrin, what's the worst that could happen if we put the dwarf in charge? They voted me in because I got the harbor and businesses up and running again. They want shit fixed, and I can do that. Anyway, I was hoping I'd catch you before the summit got underway. I got you a sort of present. It's official recognition of your title and holdings in Kirkwall. Congratulations. You're a Comtesse now.
You can't actually do that without...
Too late. Already did it. You should stop by Hightown sometime to see your estate. It's pretty nice. For Kirkwall, anyway.
Yeah.
Proper disposition of empty estates is supposed to...
You were leaving us to talk, remember?
Oh, man.
This is possibly too much, Varric. I don't know what to say.
That's nothing. Practically nothing. Don't mention it. Oh, that reminds me. It's the key to the city.
You can't give that away without approval from the council and a special ceremony.
It's just symbolic anyway.
It controls one of the giant chain nets in the harbor.
Really? That is so much better than I thought.
Ooh, can I try it out?
This operates those giant chains. Can I try it?
No.
But why not?
I don't know how this council thing is going to end for the Inquisition. But whatever gets decided, you've got a place lined up in Kirkwall if you want it. Also, control of the harbor, I guess. Anyway, you should meet with the diplomats. And we'll get in a game of Wicked Grace before I go back, though, right?
I wouldn't miss it.
Don't bet any public buildings this time.
This time. Alrighty. Well, I now have the key to the city, which controls the giant chains in Kirkwall. Super happy. Gotta go this way first so I can change my outfit. Yeah. There we go. We're shiny. Read. Don't care. Read. Special shipments. Let that filter through. Inventory. Put a lot of stuff into there because we don't really care about any of this crap anymore. Huh. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna wait for all that stuff to pass by before I talk to somebody, otherwise that's gonna ruin watching the conversation. Ooh, bone. Yeah, dog treat. Forgot about the dog treats. Okay, dog treat. I know there's a few of them about. Part in Hightown, Chapter 17. Okay, I got all the books. Fix the painting on this wall. And we'll talk to Sarah, who's right there.
Here's you! And everyone! Glad to be back, all stuffed together. With the pressure full on. Again. Don't worry, Herald of Everywhere. I came prepared. I know what everyone needs.
Pranks? I'm thinking pranks. Lead the way.
Just like best times.
Hell yeah. Let's go prank people by throwing pies at their face. Ah, pies.
I expected a roof.
It's early. Anyway, that was a good run. It's all been a good run. I needed that. And I need... You know it's ending, right? We can say it won't, but knobs in places like this, all they do is end things.
It's true.
They'll try a leash. Or worse. But maybe you aren't ready to quit just because some Lord Piddlebits is scared of us.
What have you heard?
Is someone moving against us?
Sure. Start with everyone, everywhere. Point is, sooner, all this changes. And you've helped me understand. Too much. So it's my turn to help you. See, I have these friends, and all of them were the wrong sort of whatever. Their place changed, or it never was. So together, we made an us. Everyone needs an us. And when the world is done saying no and calls you the wrong sort of whatever, maybe we can be that us for you. What do you think, Inquisitor? Want to run some rooftops as a Jenny?
Oh, yes. Freaking in.
Well, all I have to say is... Call me Red Frigging Jenny. Way too confusing. You'll get a city. One that rhymes with arse.
Oh! I should have said we needed a we instead of an us, because... Wait! Anus! So stupid.
Yeah.
To all my friends.
Always and ever, Inquisitor. Always and ever. Creepy song is creepy. Ugh.
Yeah, I didn't have the music playing, so you didn't get to hear the Sarah song playing in the background. Alright. There's Cole. There's Cole. Still helping people needing being helped.
Inquisitor, I see you have time for afternoon refreshments.
There's a cup floating right there.
Glimmering, glittering, perfect cut, mask a maze of gemstones. She will think it pretty.
Excuse me, I might,
I appreciate the help getting him elsewhere.
He wants stones the color of his eyes. Happy, bright, beaming, being seen, not seeing. And I needed the table.
For breadcrumbs?
Birds like breadcrumbs.
Inquisitor, how good to see you here. I came to sit and pen another song.
Sweet songs, poignant pain plants joy that grows later. She can't see me. I help her help people.
I gathered.
You're smart and kind. You're worthy of true love.
Hello, Halam Shiraz!
Zithers!
The fire of Zither must be fueled by wine, ideally shared with adoring fans.
But not with him. You need somebody nice.
I play as him during the multiplayer back in the day, because I always liked Zithers.
Better. He'll be gentle, so will you.
You're with the Chargers, are you not? I've seen you in the Skyhold Tavern where I sing.
Oh yes, I love your songs. Sometimes I'd sit up on the chair to take a better look at your songs. The Chargers have their own song, if you'd like to hear it.
Good.
Nicely done, Cole.
By the side of the divine, Cassandra seeks the truth and finds her warring blade cut so sublime. Royal hearts, Nevaran minds, varied charms with clever words, vendor of exotic goods, writer of salacious books, a rogue dwarf with ragged looks, soulless, mysterious elfin mage, mastered magic by his own hand, not a Dalish or a city elf, skeptic born into lovely land, Dorian rebuilt against countrymen, a mage from the Taverner Imperium, charming and suave and just slightly suspect. These are the early days we defend. And then the later ones came to the fade, like Sarah who stayed to tempt their fate. But we all know she was but a rogue, the tavern still sing her name. Black Wallace, secrets of Grey Wooden, proud of his life in isolation, brooding and strong, protector of all, recruiting the brave to join the cause.
Yeah, we're gonna start Iron Bull. I do like that tune though.
Your Worship, I'm glad you're here. Listen, I need you to keep the chief distracted while we sneak this dragon skull through the room behind him.
Alright.
Got it.
It's for his birthday.
Didn't ask, Krem.
Alright, here he comes. Just keep him talking. He loves talking.
Hey, boss. Good to see you.
Most mages hate the thick of battle, but I can't imagine hanging back. It's nice to get your hands dirty.
That's why I like you, boss. You swing a sword. It's a weird sword made out of magic, but still.
Did you know that Ferelden has its own names for lords? The country is divided into Ternes, governed by Terns. Inside those are cities and Arlings ruled by Arls, and then there's the Banorn. It's a large area of countryside ruled by multiple bands.
Good to know.
Do you think news of the Exalted Council could affect the lyrium shipments from Orzammar?
Maybe.
It's fascinating to see the remnants of Syrian culture here. Most of it was deliberately erased during Orlesian unification under the reign of Mafarath's son Isarath.
Uh-huh.
It's good to see that the Veil has largely healed, now that most of the major rifts are closed. You might think otherwise, but the Veil isn't technically a physical barrier. It's more like a magical vibration that repels the Fade.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Chief!
Oh, you guys. You got me.
He already knew. Because he's Iron Bull. Of course he already knew.
Hey, boss.
Yep. Alright, let's go talk to Tom Rainier after I go through this store.
Fashionably late. I thought you weren't gonna show.
I'm late, and you decide to make the Winter Palace rubble.
Eh? Never liked it anyway. Too fancy. So tell me everything that happened while I was away. And after the betrayal, and what I put those men through, my sorries were worth about as much as shit.
Are you glad you at least tried to apologize?
It's hard to say. I go back and forth most days. They needed to know that there's a way to come back from anything. And I wanted to help them if I could. I thought going up there on the gallows was difficult.
Thank you for the follow, Ursa.
100 times worse. Anyway, it's nice to be back, though I'm not sure what to think of this council. No matter what, you know you can always count on my sword arm and my friendship.
If that's your sword arm, I think I'm better off without it.
Think you can do better?
I'm just picking on him. Hello, going to be lurking while working. Oh, that rhymes. I like that. Well, I will be here playing Trespasser DLC. So enjoy. I get quiet during the banter normally, so you can actually hear what the people are saying. Still in the early bits, but worth it so far. Oh, I heard something. Where is it? Ha! Gold cravat. Okay, I think there's something more around here too. Looking for expensive dog treats at Val Royale.
Please, move along.
Because I'm going to be visiting Cullen. Oh.
It's been quite a day
Josephine.
so far, has it not? I've been speaking with representatives from everywhere.
Have they given you trouble?
Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later. Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable. The palace has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence, but the ministers may... No. No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
Is this in your daily notes? 3 to 4 o'clock, idle chat with the Inquisitor.
Of course not. Not precisely. The truth is,
there is a small entertainment happening tonight, to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
You'd like me to go with you?
Very much so. In all the years you've worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
Perhaps you're right. These meetings and talks don't allow for much leisure time.
And then back to Skyhold without a moment's pause to take in where we are. With all that's been happening, I promised myself a single evening out. I'd very much like to go with a friend.
Thank you for thinking of me. I'd be delighted to attend.
Splendid! I will arrange things at once.
We want bunk, methinks.
The past years have been so
No,
busy.
we're just good
At least
friends.
a few moments of rest.
But you can romance her.
A calm night out sounds...
Oh, here we go. Calm night out.
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
I've been in battles that were quieter than this.
Oh, yes. What a stupendous voice Lady
Good
Brask
friends
has.
can't bonk.
Her D-sharp once shattered an entire conservatory.
True.
But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
It was amazing.
That was one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Truly.
That part with the glittery, and they actually set fire to... Yes, I truly enjoyed it.
Then I call tonight a great success. Oh, look! The encore signal!
Encore signal is fireworks. The only way to signal an encore. Hear it. I hear it. Where is it? I hear the bard too. She's pretty loud. You know, there's more doggy treats. I will find the doggy treats. Ha. Ha. Found it. I knew it was on one of these balconies. Ah, chapter 10 of Harden Hightown. Okay. Should have enough for the pupper now. Aha! Helen has a Mabari now. Pupper!
You there! You're to dodge, not catch. If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
You found a dog?
They don't breed Mabari in Olay. The merchant said he was abandoned. Perhaps his owner's tired of the novelty.
Poor boy. Well, he seems happy now.
Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, I think he likes me.
You could take him to Ferelden sometime. He should know where he came from.
I did promise my sister a visit. She might try to spoil you. Remember who you report to. The Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean. Whatever happens, our people, you, Liliana, Josephine, will have my support in whatever form you require.
Is that Gale of Waterdeep's voice? No, this is Greg Ellis. He did a lot of voices for video games. I can't seem to escape his voice, but he was some of the various NPCs in Baldur's Gate 3. I forget the name of the guy who actually did Gale's voice, but it's not the same guy. Very similar in voices, but not the same guy.
I can't imagine the Inquisition without you.
I am honored, and likewise, Inquisitor. You can help. Dodge this, and I'll find overpriced Orlesian dog treats before we go.
Oh, don't worry, I got a ton of them.
Be careful, Inquisitor. We have a ways to go yet.
Alright.
Inquisitor?
I mean, I brought him a bunch of dog treats, so... Expensive dog treats that I just found laying around. Alright. I saved the best friend for later, and he's over there, so I'm going to go talk to Vivian, I think. Yeah. See the
Darling,
hilarity.
you made it. Excellent. I scheduled this appointment ages ago, and they do appreciate punctuality.
Appointment?
With the Imperial Garden Spa, of course. You work so hard, my dear. I wanted to treat you.
Ooh.
I've never heard of a fancy spa serving elves.
You are the Inquisitor, darling. Savior of the Empire. They won't turn you away.
Cheese wheels over your eyes instead of cucumbers.
What are the cheese wheels for?
It pains me that you even have to ask. You've clearly been living too long in barely civilized conditions.
Did you hear something?
Relax, darling. It's spa day. How have you been? It seems ages since we've spoken. I know you were cruelly disappointed when Solus left.
I'm still not over what happened.
You deserve so much better, darling. But let's not dwell on the past.
You must be keeping very busy.
Someone has to keep the mess that's been made of Thaddeus's institutions of magic from flying apart.
Look at all the ham.
Don't you feel better, my dear? This place really does work miracles.
What happened?
Darling, it's spa day. Don't fret. You'll undo all the good they've done. Come along, Inquisitor. They have other appointments, you know.
Okay. It's Orlais. Don't eat the ham.
Such changeable weather
It tastes
this season.
it tastes like despair. That's what it's known for. Alright. Oh, I forgot to talk to Cassandra. I moved my way all the way over to this side, and now I gotta go back to the other side, because I gotta talk to Cassandra in her awesome armor. With the hearts all over it.
Such changeable weather this season.
I think there's another dog treat somewhere around here, too. Oh. Book. There's a lot of chapters of Harden Hightown around here. Cassandra.
Oh.
Played by Miranda Ryson.
Is everything all right?
Yes. Well, I wanted to speak with you, and now you're here.
Should I leave and come back later so you can try again?
Always with clever suggestions. Maybe you should sit.
I can stand.
Maybe I should sit.
Okay.
Inquisitor, I want you to know that I am your friend. I will always be your friend.
Oh, well, that's...
So I hope to give you sound advice on this momentous day. Do what is in your heart, my friend. No matter what anyone might tell you.
Should we start over?
Maybe I should leave and come back. I think I missed the beginning.
I'm talking about marriage.
Marriage?
I can't imagine who it is. Macon knows you've kept it secret, but if marriage is... You're not proposing to anyone. I am going to kill Varric. Why do I believe everything he says? Why?
Varric told you that?
He said I was going to propose.
He mentioned a proposal. I suppose I filled in the blanks. Or he did this on purpose. That dwarf gets entirely too much joy from my discomfort.
I might get married. I've thought about it.
I suspected as much. Being Inquisitor has brought you good things. Many good things. But only a few have been by your choice. Take what happiness you can from those and do not let them go. That is all I meant to say. Advice from a friend for the days to come.
Well, I have an elf to hunt down. Run up to him, give him the ring. Here you go. Bye-bye. Oh, man. Actually, there should be... I gotta sell some stuff. Sell. No, I'm good. Okay. It's everybody on this side. Gotta go and talk to the higher-ups, because one is Liliana and the other one is Dorian. Dorian.
Orlais is on your side, Lord Parvis. The Inquisition's support is not a thing to lose lightly.
Which is why the Orlesian court is circling it with a net and collar? But you'll have to excuse me. I see an old friend I must greet. Inquisitor, how long has it been? Don't actually tell me. I despise feeling old. It's good to see you, my friend.
Oh, best friend.
You arrived ahead of me. I hope all's well.
It's everything I expected. We've been spared the burden of surprise. Orlais wants the Inquisition tamed, Ferelden wants it gone, the Chantry meddles, and Tevinter sends but one ambassador. That's me, by the way. A reward for my interest in the South. Thankfully, Ambassador Pavis is a token appointment. Call on me as you like.
Ah, Dorian.
Inquisitor, Duke Cyril Montfort, member of the Council of Heralds and Lord of Chateau Haine. I have long followed your work. It is extraordinary.
Is that sentiment shared by the rest of the court?
Of course. Orlais wishes only to offer respectful guidance to the Inquisition.
The Inquisition's grown. It would be shocking if they didn't find us a threat.
Yet you've started no major wars. The Inquisition is a very considerate rival. I have not forgotten Justinia's death. I had friends who perished at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. More than the good you have done, it is a good we may do together I don't wish to lose. Whatever happens, Inquisitor, I wish you well.
Thank you. But I already know what's gonna happen. Scandalous gossip. Liliana! Talking to RLT.
Divine Victoria, am I interrupting?
Of course not, Inquisitor. I was catching up with Redcliffe's Arl. He's here to represent Ferelden at the summit.
Inquisitor, good to meet you.
How are things in Redcliffe, my lord?
Blessedly quiet. The mayor conveys his greetings. Redcliffe remembers its savior.
I'll try not to keep you from more important matters.
Very well. We'll continue this later, your perfection.
Many are frightened of the Inquisition's power, but I will do all I can to allay their fears.
Is there anything I can do to make your job easier?
Explore the grounds. Let yourself be seen. The delegates need to put a face to the legend. I have much to do, but let me say this. I may no longer be your spy master, but I am always here if you require.
Such a silly, silly hat.
I'm glad you finally arrived, Inquisitor. The Crown's anxious for news.
And your thoughts on Ferelden's position?
The breach is long gone, yet Skyhold's army remains. Ferelden can't continue to ignore soldiers on its borders.
I appreciate knowing where Ferelden stands.
You are owed that, Inquisitor, especially here. These Orlesians will talk circles around you before you get a simple greeting out. I won't keep you longer. We'll have words enough when the Exalted Council begins.
True. I already know what I'm doing with the group I have. Ooh.
Oh, yes.
I know there's another dog treat around here somewhere.
Why not?
I hear it. I hear it. There it is. Dog treat.
It's been a while since so many gathered in this place.
Alright, I did fix that picture, that's good. Where is it? I hear it, I know see it. There it is. Broken mask. Interesting. No, I already talked to Vivian.
And what do they need? All's well, it seems.
Talk to Liliana, and then I will end it with Dorian.
Will you walk with me? The first time I came to the Winter Palace, I was only 18. I was dazzled. Such rich hangings, splendid marble columns, more golden lions than I could count. It's all still here, still bright, but I no longer see that same palace.
And that makes you sad?
It is easier on the heart to just see gilding. Now all I see are hands rubbed raw to make gold gleam, tears shed in the night over silk embroidery. Others overlook them and forget their pain, but I am divine and I cannot be blind. They seek to tear the Inquisition down. You feel it, no? Fear.
Anyone with their wits should fear us. We command more people than some countries.
It is not our secrets, nor our soldiers. There have always been spy masters and private armies. They are afraid of nothing so much as the hand that directs it all.
Mine.
Already your actions have begun to reshape Thedas. Your influence is felt everywhere. It was only a matter of time before they moved. I'm surprised it took this long. The Inquisition's time is coming to an end.
The Inquisition has done enough, more than enough. Maybe it's time for us to lay down our swords and go home.
We set out to restore peace, and now peace is upon us. Some things can only be accomplished in shadow, without the trappings of power and the attention they bring. But whatever you decide, I will be honored to stand beside you.
Just what we needed.
Time to talk to Dorian.
Such changeable weather this season.
Dorian!
As the most eloquent dwarf you know, Sparkles...
Speech! Speech! Way too much speech.
Varric, there's really no need.
What's going on?
Inquisitor! You're just in time. Sparkles, the Imperium doesn't deserve you, or want you. It may even kill you, but we'll miss you, if it counts. And you didn't know. Okay, folks. Time to take the party elsewhere.
Toma never wanted any. I swear.
Leave him.
It's true. When the Exalted Council has ended, I'm going back to Tevinter. For good, this time.
You know I'll miss you.
Naturally. My father is dead. Assassinated, I believe. I received notice this morning. A perversely cheerful letter congratulating me on assuming his seat in the Magisterium. We only met a few times while I was home. He didn't say anything about keeping me as his heir. This ambassadorship, his doing, I'm told. He must have wanted me away when the trouble began. I have to go back.
I know it was complicated, but I'm sorry about your father.
Thank you. It still doesn't feel real.
So you'll truly be a Magister?
Oh, yes. I can't wait to degrade the Magisterium with my presence. A new outfit is required.
And then what?
I find my father's killers and kill them back. Then I find those giving Tevinter a bad name and kill them. They're most likely the same people, so that should make the job easier.
You'll need help. I could go with you.
Not this time, my friend. I won't be entirely without support. Mayveris has gathered other Magisters who feel as we do. We'll be an actual faction in the Magisterium. I'll teach them manners, take them shopping. It'll be fun.
You don't have to go back, Dorian. You put it behind you, you still could.
Give up a golden opportunity for martyrdom? Perish the thought. A present. A going-away present. It's a sending crystal. Amazing what friendship with the Inquisition gives you access to. If I get in over my head, or you're overwhelmed with sorrow for lack of my velvety voice... Magic. What? You didn't think I would just leave and you'd never hear from me again, did you? You are my dearest friend. Perhaps my only friend. That will never change, no matter where we are. Now let's finish the good wine before the others get back.
I agree. Ah, Dorian. Best friend.
Quite the party, wasn't it? I hear it left the Orlesians and Fereldans completely aghast. Andraste's herald, the Inquisitor, toasting a Tevinter Magister. Not a bad scandal to leave on.
Alright.
It's been a while since so many
So I am going to walk back up to the door, and I am going to save it, because this is where we are going to end for today. Because the Exalted Council will be a good start of the next stream, which will be Friday. Thank you for stream. Oh, no problem, Ursa. We'll have a little bit of chat time. I got 9 minutes till the end of my stream anyway. So I'm going to quit the game. And then I will switch my overlay so you can see the awesome, awesome overlays. Just gotta wait till I can... Yeah. Woo, chat! It has been a while, hasn't it, Tom? I can exit the game. And we'll just have a nice little cozy 9-minute chat with my background. Can exit that, and drag this down so that the chat is right in front of my face. All right. Well, as you can see, I'm usually pretty quiet when it's a story-driven game, so... I used to do silent streams back in the day, because when people found out I was a chick playing video games, they would harass me. So I actually used to never use my microphone. That was many, many years ago. But I hope you guys are enjoying the Dragon Age stuff. I'm still contemplating what to do afterwards. A woman on my internet? Yeah, it's pretty much how it went. It's pretty much how it went. A woman who says she's a woman and is actually not a guy? Cool. Chicks don't play video games, right? Oh my god. The back in the day stuff. But yeah, it was interesting back then. It's almost as rare as apparently a female doing IT. And don't mind that crickle crackle, that was my arm as I stretch it. Oh man. Yay! I finished the main story quest. And got a lot of the stuff I wanted done in the game. Now the true test is to see if Iron Bull stays with the Inquisition during this DLC. He's the one that I'm always 50-50 on. Because there's a chance that he will betray. Because he was originally Ben Hasrith, which is a spy. Oh, here is hoping he doesn't betray. I would also like to thank Ursa for the follow. I wonder if it'll play the noise if I make it do it again. Hold on, let me see. Since it is a stream element thing. Go to my dashboard. Go to the last thing and replay it. Yay!
_cat followed.
Woo woo woo. Sad I wasn't following already. It's okay. I mean, I'm just kicking myself for not inviting you to the Discord sooner. I always thought people would come to me over time, but because I have the links in my my Twitch page, but I keep forgetting to pin things in Discord. But I pretty much stream 10 a.m. to noon, at the minimum noon. Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. And that's Eastern time, so, because East Coast. But yeah, still can't believe how quickly I've managed to get through this. I've started the DLC, and it's not even like 30 hours into the game. I think the speed run time for the main story was 27 hours at top, and I've played this game so much that I've managed to get my time, even though it's not recorded, to 23 hours for the main story. And that's with everybody liking me. That's with all the inner circle quests done and getting them up to max. And that's unmodded too. That's my unmodded run. This has been my modded run. But I still took my time because I want everybody to see the cutscenes and I want everybody to enjoy it like a movie. Because I've played enough of this. Actually, what's my thing for PC? Because, let's see. Alright, so I originally got it on 360 when it first came out. And then I got it for Xbox One when I got that. And then I got it for PC. And I have, just on PC, I have 687 hours into that game. And that's not including the thousands of hours I probably had on 360 because I played the crap out of it. And the also probably about 1,000 hours on Xbox One. And that's with, like, the game, all the DLCs, which I still haven't done the other 2 DLCs in a while. But I would have to backtrack on my saves to do those. Because I would want to run them with Solus. But since he left the group, and that kind of pertains to this DLC, I would have to backtrack to a different save to get him along for his banter. Oh, man. I'm considering putting up a poll of possible games to play after this. I'll probably do it on the Discord, so that way you guys can, like, vote on which game you might want me to play after Dragon Age is done. But I wanted to play through Dragon Age because the next one should be coming out in fall, which I'm hoping for it to come out around my birthday, which is the end of September, just about. Because that would be a nice little birthday present to me. Oh, man. I still got a cat sleeping behind me on the bed. It's just staring out the window. But yeah. There's a few game options I was thinking about. But when the new one comes out, which I'm still going to call it Dreadwolf, because that was a better name, even if it was a working title, the Veilguard just sounds dumb. Though it might grow on me. But, I still liked the idea of it being called Dreadwolf because the first one was Dragon Age Origin. So you could call it DAO. D-A-O. And then the second one was Dragon Age 2, so it was DA2. And then the third one was Dragon Age Inquisition, so you could call it DAI. D-A-I. But if they would have kept Dreadwolf, it would have been Dad. Dragon Age Dreadwolf. Like the father of all games. Oh, kitten woke up. Now he wants to go outside. Okay. He is down the hall right now. Yeah, see? See? Dragon Age Dreadwolf. But instead, it's Dragon Age the Veilguard. So, Veilguard being one word. So it's da TV. Da TV. Or Dat V. Which is just stupid. They should just call it Dreadwolf. Mer. Actually, do I have the background on here? Let's see. If I get rid of this. No, it's just black. So yeah. It's a lot of fun. I look forward to the new game because I watched the gameplay release, the reveal. It's like 22 minutes long on YouTube, and the cinematic parts actually look really cool, and the in-game kind of cinematics where they show your character and then the other characters, like, that's really pretty too. So I can't wait for that. It's just the fights look kind of boring. But they've always kind of been boring with fights because they drag them out. It's like sometimes if you have a fight that's too long when you're playing Dungeons and Dragons, like it's drug out because people have to go through their stuff and realize, like, if they're a magic user, they have to go through all their spells and figure out strategy. But in these kind of games, most of the mage stuff has been hold right trigger. All right, now hit other buttons. Now hold right trigger for your main general attack. Same thing with archer and pretty much any fighting part. Though the new mechanics kind of look more hack and slash. So it should be interesting to see how that goes. Oh well, I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their day. I think it's about time for me to hop off and make something to eat and then relax for a little bit before I hop back onto Final Fantasy XIV. I have to stretch a bit too, because I have a bad back and a lot of other issues with me, but oh well. And tomorrow I get to fill out paperwork. Yay. Fun. Woohoo. Well, thank you for the follow, Ursa, and thank you for joining for the stream. I also want to thank Tynerex for having a conversation earlier, and for Tom, of course, as always. You are my moderator. And I love you all, and I will see you Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. If you want to watch again, I will continue Trespasser. I will see you all later. Bye 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 for now.